Most men assume that getting older is the reason they keep waking up at night to use the bathroom, struggle to fall back asleep and feel tired every morning. But the real cause often has nothing to do with age. It's what you do in the last hour before going to bed. A few simple habits that seem normal might actually be putting constant strain on your prostate without you realizing it. That's why I want you to give your full attention to today's discussion. Prostate problems don't just appear out of nowhere, and aging alone isn't always to blame. In fact, certain bedtime routines can make the prostate swell, irritate the bladder, and keep you from getting deep, restorative sleep. The result? You wake up feeling foggy, restless, and unsure why your nights are getting worse instead of better. The encouraging part is that once you identify and correct these mistakes, real improvement is possible. In this video, I'll share the 7 bedtime habits that often lead to prostate issues. You'll also learn which one is the most harmful of all, the one most men never notice until it's too late. Before we begin, I'd love to connect with you personally. Tell me your name and where you're watching from in the comments below. It truly means a lot to know who's tuning in. And if you care about maintaining good prostate health and improving your sleep, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. That way you won't miss the upcoming videos where I'll be answering your questions and sharing practical advice made just for men over 60. Let's dive right in and uncover the first bedtime mistake that could be quietly hurting your prostate every night. Number 1, drinking too much water at night, unknowingly putting pressure on your prostate while you sleep. We all know staying hydrated is important, but what many people, especially men over 60, don't realize is that when you drink water matters just as much as how much you drink. As the evening approaches, your body's ability to process fluids slows down. If you continue drinking large amounts of water after dinner, or have tea, herbal drinks, or take medication with a full glass of water right before bed, you're unintentionally forcing your bladder to stay active all night. And if your prostate is already enlarged, that pressure becomes even more significant. Because of this, you may find yourself waking up several times during the night to urinate. Even worse, each time your sleep is interrupted, your body loses valuable time for producing hormones that help reduce inflammation and repair tissues, including those in your prostate. Over time, poor sleep leaves you feeling tired, low on energy, and disrupts your body's natural healing cycle. Many of my patients believe that having tea or warm water before bed helps them relax. What they don't realize is that the liquid builds up quickly, filling the bladder right when their body should be in deep rest. The solution isn't to drink less water overall, it's to adjust when you drink. Make sure you stay hydrated throughout the day, but try to finish most of your water intake before 6 p.m. After that, gradually reduce the amount and avoid drinking anything within 2 hours of bedtime. If you take medication at night, ask your doctor if the timing can be adjusted to better match your body's natural rhythm. Allowing your bladder to rest properly helps your prostate relax, reduces irritation, and lets you enjoy deeper, uninterrupted sleep. My friend, if you're still watching at this point, I'm truly glad and grateful that you're taking your health seriously. Please leave a comment below to let me know you're still here with me. And there's one more thing, you may not realize it, but there's a habit many people see as relaxing that actually reduces blood flow to your pelvic area, making it harder for your prostate to recover after a long day. What is it? I'll reveal that right now. Number 2, lying in bed watching TV for too long. It might seem like a relaxing habit, but it quietly harms your prostate. You may feel comfortable lying in bed, holding the remote, and enjoying a few hours of screen time before sleep. But in reality, this habit is slowly damaging your pelvic health, especially your prostate. When you stay in one position for too long, blood circulation to your lower abdomen, where the prostate is located, slows down. Reduced blood flow means less oxygen and fewer healing nutrients reach the tissues, making it harder for inflammation to ease and for cells to repair themselves. On top of that, the blue light from your TV screen lowers your melatonin levels, the hormone that helps you fall asleep and reach deep restorative sleep. Without proper deep sleep, your body struggles to perform its natural repair processes, including those that calm an irritated prostate. From my clinical experience, I've noticed that many older male patients who complain about nighttime urination and restless sleep often admit to watching screens right up until bedtime. What they don't realize is that every extra hour spent in front of the TV is an hour their prostate loses the chance to rest and recover. The best approach is to slowly adjust your bedtime routine. Set a limit for screen time and ideally turn off your TV or other devices at least 30 minutes before sleep. Instead, try gentle stretching, deep breathing, or reading a physical book to help your nervous system wind down. These simple actions can make a noticeable difference in your sleep quality and give your prostate the right environment to heal during the night. If you've always thought sitting still and relaxing was harmless, what comes next may surprise you. A common digestive issue that seems minor might actually be putting direct pressure on your prostate every night without you realizing it. Number 3, sleeping while constipated. Silent pressure on the prostate that few people notice. Many people assume that skipping a bowel movement for a day is fine and doesn't matter much. But for older men, going to bed constipated can cause unexpected problems, especially for the prostate. When stool builds up in the intestines, the colon, which lies close to both the bladder and the prostate, pushes against the lower abdomen. This pressure causes discomfort and bloating, but also directly squeezes the prostate, triggering the urge to urinate and overstimulating the bladder throughout the night. It doesn't end there. When the intestines are full, there's less space for the bladder to expand. That means even a small amount of urine can create a strong urge to go, causing you to wake up repeatedly thinking your bladder is full. In truth, the urine volume is often very small, leaving behind an uncomfortable feeling of incomplete urination that lasts through the night. Another often overlooked factor is that chronic constipation limits blood circulation in the pelvic area. When blood flow to the prostate is restricted, the organ's ability to recover after a long day becomes much weaker, especially in men over 60. To fix this, start by improving your diet. Eat more leafy greens, fruits like kiwi or prunes, and whole grains to help regulate bowel movements. Drink enough water throughout the day and take a short walk after dinner to stimulate digestion. If needed, consider adding magnesium or fiber supplements to help you maintain a consistent morning bowel routine so your body is fully cleared out before bed. Remember, never let your body go to sleep while still holding waste. Once your bowels are clear, your abdomen feels less cramped, pressure on the prostate decreases, and you'll likely sleep more comfortably with fewer nighttime bathroom trips. But here's something else to think about. There's another small nightly habit that takes only a few minutes, and skipping it can leave you tossing and turning all night because of pressure, discomfort, and restlessness without any clear reason. Number 4, skipping urination before bed. A small act that can cause big problems for your prostate. Maybe you've thought, I don't feel like I need to go. I'll just wait until morning. But not urinating before bed is one of the most common mistakes, and one that silently harms the prostate more than most people realize. When you skip that last trip to the bathroom, your bladder still holds some urine, even if it's just a small amount. For older men, especially those with an enlarged prostate, this leftover urine can become a problem. It puts constant pressure on both the bladder and prostate while you sleep, causing irritation, inflammation, and more frequent nighttime awakenings. Additionally, holding urine overnight increases the risk of urinary tract infections. Stagnant urine becomes a perfect environment for bacteria to grow, leading to inflammation and worsening urinary issues. Over time, this habit can also increase the chances of incomplete urination, a problem already common among older men. It doesn't just interrupt your rest and make you uncomfortable, but it also prevents your body from properly recovering during the night. The solution is simple but powerful. Make it a nightly habit to empty your bladder before bed, even if you don't feel the urge. Sit quietly, relax, breathe deeply, and allow your bladder a few minutes to release what's left. This small action can greatly reduce nighttime urination and help you achieve deeper, uninterrupted sleep. My dear friends, if you're still watching the video at this point, thank you for staying with me. I truly appreciate it, and I'm glad that you're someone who values your health and takes steps to improve it. Please continue this journey with me. Let's keep going. Even if you've made it a habit to urinate before sleep, there's still another hidden factor that could quietly disturb your rest and increase the risk of prostate inflammation: the snacks you eat in the evening. They may seem harmless, but they often come with risks that few people realize. Number 5, eating salty snacks at night, the hidden cause of prostate inflammation. Evening snacks like potato chips, salted crackers, or sausages may seem comforting and satisfying, but most people don't realize that consuming salty foods late in the evening is one of the silent triggers that irritate the prostate during sleep. When you eat foods high in salt, your body retains more water than normal. This raises hydrostatic pressure around the bladder and prostate, making you feel the urge to urinate more often through the night and waking you repeatedly. Each time you wake up, your sleep cycle breaks and your body loses access to the deep recovery stages, the crucial periods when inflammation naturally decreases. On top of that, a sodium-rich diet contributes to high blood pressure, which limits blood flow to the pelvic area where the prostate sits. When oxygen and nutrient-rich blood can't reach this area properly, the prostate's ability to repair and calm inflammation becomes severely reduced. Many people have a salty eating pattern without realizing it. A handful of chips, some processed meat slices, or even a slightly salty soup at dinner can easily exceed your sodium limit, gradually placing extra strain on your urinary health. The goal isn't to eliminate snacks completely, but to replace them with better options. Choose light, low sodium, and naturally anti-inflammatory foods instead. Examples include pumpkin seeds, ripe bananas, or a spoonful of plain unsweetened yogurt. These choices are gentle on digestion and support both sleep and bladder health. Make it a habit to read nutrition labels carefully, since many packaged foods contain surprising amounts of sodium. Remember, the harm from salt doesn't appear overnight. It builds slowly through repeated habits. But you can start reversing this effect right now with a few simple changes. Still, even if your diet is clean, there's another factor that can quietly strain your prostate throughout the night, one that's often ignored. It's the sleeping position you use every night without realizing the damage it may be causing. Number 6, sleeping on your stomach, a common habit that can silently harm your prostate. Most people never think about how their sleep posture affects their health, but it can make a major difference, especially if you often sleep on your stomach. For men with prostate enlargement, this position is a quiet yet serious contributor to inflammation and pressure in the pelvic area. When you lie on your stomach, your body weight pushes down on your lower abdomen, putting pressure on the bladder and prostate. This constant force compresses blood vessels and restricts circulation, and circulation is vital for supplying prostate tissue with the oxygen and nutrients it needs for repair. At the same time, this ongoing pressure can trigger nighttime urgency, making you wake up several times. Sleeping on your stomach can also cause spinal misalignment and tightness in the hips and pelvic floor, muscles that directly affect urinary function. Over time, this not only disrupts your sleep quality, but also leads to issues like slow urination, interrupted flow, or the feeling of not emptying the bladder fully. The good news is that it's completely possible to adjust your sleep posture for better prostate health. Side sleeping, especially on the left side, encourages healthier blood flow in the lower abdomen. Placing a small pillow between your knees helps keep your pelvis aligned and reduces abdominal pressure. If you tend to roll onto your stomach unconsciously, use a body pillow or barrier pillow to maintain your side position. Sleep is the time when your body restores itself, and the right posture allows you to rest more deeply while giving your prostate the space to relax and heal naturally. However, sometimes it isn't your body but your mind that stands in the way of prostate recovery during the night. In the next part, we'll discuss an invisible factor that has one of the strongest effects on your sleep, immune system, and overall prostate health. Number 7, going to bed while stressed, the silent enemy of sleep and prostate health. The most damaging bedtime habit isn't about what you eat, drink, or how you sleep. It's about what's happening in your mind. Many people don't realize that going to bed filled with stress, anxiety, or worry sets off a chain of harmful effects throughout the body, especially on the prostate. When stress hits, your sympathetic nervous system switches on. This is your body's fight or flight mode. It increases your heart rate, tightens blood vessels, and raises levels of cortisol, the main stress hormone. Cortisol doesn't just disrupt sleep, it also heightens inflammation, including inflammation in the prostate. On top of that, long-term stress weakens the immune system and throws hormone levels off balance, leading to lower testosterone, one of the main contributors to prostate enlargement over time. The concerning part is that many older adults go to bed every night burdened by worries about health, finances, family, or aging. This constant mental tension prevents their bodies from entering true rest. The good news is that breaking this cycle is easier than it seems. Just a few minutes of deep breathing, soft music, journaling, or basic relaxation exercises before bed can calm your nervous system and guide your body into deeper sleep. With a moment of calm before rest, your prostate finally gets the right environment to heal through the night. Stress may be invisible, but its effects are real. The encouraging part is that you can start taking control of it step by step, beginning tonight. Now that you understand the 7 habits that seem small but have a strong impact on prostate health, it's time to focus on something even more important: turning awareness into consistent action. That's what the next part is about, a practical prostate health tracking tool designed especially for men over 60. Before we move on, take a moment to hear this. Thousands of men over 60 have already taken control of their prostate health through a simple, effective, and easy-to-use solution, a dedicated prostate health tracking app. This app was created specifically for seniors. It helps track nighttime urination, sleep quality, pelvic discomfort, and also sends reminders to maintain daily habits that support prostate wellness. Many of my patients have shared that after using this app, they started noticing small changes they once ignored. There's no need to keep handwritten notes or remember every tip from this video. With just a few taps each day, you can clearly see how your body reacts to your habits. It's especially helpful when discussing progress with your doctor to find the best treatment plan. However, to maintain high-quality support and personalized guidance, only a limited number of new users can join each month. If you're watching this while registration is still open, don't wait too long. Install it today so you can start taking long-term control of your health. Now let's summarize what we covered today and help you move from awareness to action, improving your prostate health in a natural, science-based and sustainable way. Small adjustments can lead to big improvements in prostate health. You've now learnt the 7 nighttime habits that might be quietly worsening your prostate symptoms. Habits most men don't even realize they have. These aren't random suggestions, they come from real experiences with thousands of male patients over 60 who made these changes and noticed meaningful results. All it takes is making gradual improvements to simple daily habits, such as adjusting when you drink water, limiting device use, avoiding late-night snacks, improving sleep posture, and adding a short relaxation routine. Once you do this, your body finally gets a chance to recover naturally. Your bladder will feel less pressure, and your prostate will start to calm and heal more effectively overnight. You don't need to change everything at once. What truly matters is understanding what affects you and then making small, steady adjustments that fit into your lifestyle. With consistency and patience, your body will respond positively in ways that may surprise you. Even with all this knowledge, one final question remains. Are you ready to commit to yourself and begin your recovery journey today? Let me leave you with this thought. Health is a gift and you deserve to protect it. I always remind my patients, your body doesn't expect perfection, only consistent care. You don't need to change everything overnight or follow strict routines. You simply need to make one intentional, positive choice each day. Gradually, your body will heal and restore itself naturally. If you've stayed with me until this point, it means you truly care about your well-being, and that already puts you a step ahead. I hope this video not only helped you understand your prostate health better, but also inspired you to take active responsibility for your body each night, with every decision and every moment of rest. If you'd like to continue this journey together, please subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you won't miss upcoming weekly videos where I'll keep sharing practical, science-backed